all this magic from a meme and a chance. Late nights, charts bright, post dreams on the budget life. I was lost in the sea of maybe, found this show, now the game don't faze me. What the hex? We've been here a minute, same bad jokes, new blocks every visit. Hey, you guys, yell it with the fam, click that link, let it run, let it jam. Hey, what the heck? From the first weird stream to a Pulsechain, pop in the bull run dream. Hey, we don't flex, we just press go live. What the hex, we thrive. DJ cracking up at his own one-liners. Papa Boner with the chart reminders. Replay crew in the comments laughing. I was right here when that clip was captured. Timestamp, legends inside mentions. OGs teaching all the fresh extensions. From zero clue to a plan and a claim. You save my bags and you save my brain. What the heck? We've been here a minute. Same bad jokes, new blocks every visit. Hey, you guys, yell it with the fam. Click that link, let it run, let it jam. Hey, what the heck? From the first weird stream to a Pulsechain, pop in the bull run dream. Hey, we don't flex, we just press go live. What the hex, we thrive. Hey, you strive. Raise your glass to the day ones, to the lurkers that never type once, to the folks who stayed when it all looked wrecked. Now they not like told you. Hex, 4 years strong, still feels brand new. Hit place, same crazy crew. If you know, you know that's the set. Say it loud with the chat, don't forget. Market dips, but we hold the line. Post beating strong through the crypto grind. From airdrops wild to staking wins. New faces join, the legend begin. Shout to the minds, keep controls at bay. Late night vibes turn the night to day. Hex in the heart, pulse in the vein. Through bear and bull, we ride the chain. Papa Boner drops hardware while it tips. Security first, no room for slips. Get off my lawn rants, keeping us straight. In the crypto wild, he's our gate. So be the Tia Guru, fractals on display. Charting the waves, showing the weight. Peter from Slovakia, frustration in the mix. But we push through, no time for tricks. DJ's the glue, holding it all tight. Through every stream, day or night. What the heck, 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 what the heck? We've been here a minute. Same bad jokes, new blocks every visit. Hey, you guys, yell it with the fam. Click that link, let it run, let it jam. What the heck? From the first weird stream to a Pulsechain, pop in the bull run dream. We don't flex, we just press go live. What the hex? What the hex? We thrive. Hey, hey, hey. What the hex? What the hex? We live. Hey, hey, hey. What the hex? What the hex? We live. Fade out slow on that final beat. No beat, no beat, no beat. Crew forever can't be. What the hex? Yeah, that's our call. Pulsechain family, we stand tall. What the hex?
What the hex is you guys talking about?
What the hex is going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Good morning, you guys. When Bob's.
Listen up. You didn't lose your money. Now, you have your... Technically, you kind of lost your money.
So long story short, I think Pulsechain and Hex and PulseX are amazing. And I think all they need is some marketing. And I think having a cool new project that doesn't have as much competition as Layer 1s or DEXs can work well. Because if what you're trying to do isn't working, you have to rotate. If people were interested in what you had, they would have it already. You have to rotate your pitch. You have to try different things. So if you say this is to on-ramp new users to this thing, and then people check the chart and they don't like the chart, they're not going to like the new thing. If you say the new thing is to help all chains, amplify all chains, transcend chains, you end up with users that don't care to check other charts because it doesn't matter as much, because they're not, the reason the thing exists is on its own.
Can we please just pump, man? It's been 4 years.
How much longer, bro? It's been 4 years, man. Like, we've defied everything. This is, you know, crypto year is 4 times a stock market year. So we've literally been holding 16 years.
Why does it burn when I pee, it says. You should go to the doctor, mate.
Get ready to get rich, motherfucker!
Do you think that all the gold is in Fort Knox?
Do I think all the gold is in Fort Knox?
Yes.
Are you a fucking conspiracy theorist?
Yes. Yes.
What are you doing?
I see it. You can feel it coming. Still through in a dime. Yeah. 3 times a charm, Ricky. Do it to us one more time. Yeah, I could have sold on a double. Could have sold on a double.
Hex T-shirt report was done by Mr. Crispy Bacon. And What the Hex by DJ Cryptomatic hosted another episode live. Everyone coming out here. Mr. Papa Boner, which is a great username. He have Toby with his mustache. And he now has a beard growing around the mustache. Very, very healthy. I'm sure he's getting a lot of nutrients in there.
What the hex are you guys talking about?
What the heck?
What the hex?
What the hex? And we got another special guest on the show, Wookie in the house.
How did he slip under the door jam?
Wow, how did you sneak in here?
I can't believe I made it before you guys started. I didn't even know I was coming on here.
That long intro. Long intro.
Velcro on a teleprompter.
Oh, nice.
You have a teleprompter? Like,
dude, I'm in the new studio.
You have a studio? You have a studio?
This studio is badass, dude.
Bro, I can't afford Starbucks. What the fuck are you doing with a studio?
It's not set up yet, but it's gonna be legit.
Legit.
Wow.
Legit. Too legit to
RG
quit.
Studio.
The Hive.
RG's
Oh,
studio.
that's the Hive studio. Got it. But anyway, you guys, it's the return of Ec Buildr to the What the Hex show. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome, sir. It's great to have you back in the new year. Man, we're going 4 years with this thing. It's unbelievable. But we're still out here grinding almost every Thursday around this time. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. The chat is live as well. We've got a bunch of people tuned in on YouTube and on the X. Let me say hi real quick. We have DJ and Dougie as a first with the Wenbobs. We've got a Crypto Truth in the house.
4 more years for Bob's.
4 more years for Bob's.
Crypto
RH
Truth
Max.
is one of our guys on, on the trip.
That's right. We're going to hear all about that in a second. We got RH Max in the building. RH Max is hosting the Proof X conference tomorrow on his channel. So
Tomorrow.
Stay tuned for that. And there will
There's
also
still
be
time to cancel
to
it.
cancel it. And there will be a What the Hex panel as well on the Proof X conference tomorrow. Right, Peter? Right?
Huh?
Hex on Air is tuning in on the Twitch side. Tam got her X account disabled. That's terrible. Also, Bitfinesse is tuning in, who got his X account hacked. So watch out, you guys. Watch out. Don't click links. Don't talk to people you don't know.
No clickety clacks.
There's a lot of shady stuff happening at the moment. Breaking news: Richard Hart has. Oh, by the way, we're celebrating 1,000 days of Pulsechain today. 1,000 days of flawless uptime and price action down and to the right. That's the thing really here.
Price action downtime.
Exactly.
That's downtime.
Better than down to the left. And Richard Hart had one of his 2 assault charges removed today. This
What?
From the Interpol red notice.
All right, we're not ready anymore.
No
So number
way.
1 was number 1 was tax fraud. That's
Aggravated tax
still
fraud.
there. Aggravated.
Not
tax
normal.
fraud.
I'm aggravated.
But the assault charges have been wiped.
Oh, thank goodness.
Magically disappeared
Just-
from
yeah.
his Pokemon card up there. So,
Now he just needs to pay his taxes.
yeah, and we're
In
good to,
Finland,
and we're good to go, right?
as a U.S. citizen. That's amazing.
Doing crypto. So that's the breaking news. I just wanted to get that out the way. Eco Builder,
Awesome.
what is up with you? How are you doing? How are you holding up? And the craziest of crashes happening today. But you seem all chilled. You're not phased by all that.
Yeah.
He sold the top.
we're over here in Texas. We think we are our own nation over here in Texas. So
Right.
we're under the cover of the President Trump and what he's shaking up the world with. So just whenever he got back into office, I knew that some stuff was gonna get shaken up.
Yeah.
So sure enough, here we are, and inflation is showing quite a bit with the metals markets. That's my viewpoint. So a lot of these conspiracy theorists, like myself, I would call myself one. We're getting a little bit of vindication with our social boots on the ground here. So
The pizza
I
stuff,
actually
right?
feel really good. What's that?
The pizza stuff.
Yeah, the pizza stuff.
Some people like to email about pizza a lot,
Yeah.
right?
And some of those first Bitcoiners had some pizza shirts and pizza transactions. That was pretty interesting too.
Aha.
Hey, Eco Builder, I got a question.
Oh fuck!
Ask me one.
The state, I mean, you bring it up, so you're in Texas.
Uh-huh.
By the way, my family's from way back when's from Texas.
So we're practically
good old San Angelo, the biggest of the tiny little towns. Yes.
Orale.
Yeah, orale. So my question is, do you see the amazing improvements in your society now that the Texan token has made you all absolutely 100% rich?
Oh my goodness.
Is it the Texan token that you knock on your neighbor's door and you say, do you have any problems anymore that Texan could not fix? What do you think of that?
Well, I mean, the what is it? The highest up people all sort of dissolved and aren't talking about Texan anymore.
Yeah.
We formulated over here in Texas. We formulated a Texas Hex group, and we had a logo before those guys had their logo, and it's quite similar. So whenever I wear the hat, I'm looking at it over here on the shelf. Some people think that I'm sporting Texan token back in that day. But my philosophy was, these guys are trying to do something in our area, and I want to support the ideas behind it.
Right.
But sadly, it was another one of those, like, let's shill a token to the Hexicans.
So you like the breaking from the union part, but not so much the token to the Hexicans part.
Well, hey, while we're talking about it, there's a guy over here that has created TexIt token,
Yes.
TexIt blockchain, And the idea is that the miners are only going to be within the geographical boundaries of Texas. And so the idea is supporting independence and having it to where we'll have our own blockchain with that independence. Something that's really interesting is Alberta, Canada. Folks are really fed up with being abused by the rest of Canada. That's the oil and gas area out there, almost west, but basically central in Canada. So those folks might have their revolution before we do over here in Texas, and we might be able to, look at them, point to them, and say, "Hey, this is how you do it." The way that I view a union is, or a rhetorical question that I like to pose to people is, does a woman have the right to get a divorce in a marriage? And if the union isn't, with a state's relationship with a union, if they're not serving them, then they should have the right to break away. It's not that big of a deal with like, oh, Mexico is going to come and invade Texas. Instead, it's a slow process with respect to the father country in getting our independence and getting a little bit of a separation. If I had it my way, once we have that separation, Texas would divide into 7 or so states, and your San Angelo area would be different than my Austin Central area.
I know mine would be better.
Y'all might end up being more wealthy. Austin is traditionally like a government service area. It's for universities and the capital. So we don't have too much resources over here. Instead, a lot of folks have built themselves based on working for the state. My family lineage settled down with working auto parts. So auto parts and being mechanics. And then I branched out of there being architects because I have a thing with numbers and structures. And my sister, she has a thing with numbers. So she went to the financial center over there in Houston, which is a multicultural city that's basically right up against Louisiana. And so they have a bunch of oil and gas stuff. It's right up against the Gulf as well. So that's the layout of the land is Texas has many different aspects. And a lot of people say that if Texas spun off to be its own nation, then its economics would be rivaling the world. We would be 7th or 8th with GDP.
I'll tell you this: 2 things. Number one, are you one of these people that believes that the letter of the law states Texas never actually signed to join the union, therefore it can't be undone because it was never done? And number 2, in your scenario of different states within the new Texas map, if you decide that there are going to be different time zones, I'm going to punch you in the nuts with a trailer hitch, because that's not nice.
I don't think that would be appropriate, different time zones. And I do think that we decided to join the nation, the union, but we were once a nation before, and we have the opportunity to then come back to be an independent nation again.
Oh, there's a button that they can push to eject. That's awesome.
I'm one of those people that looks at the Civil War of the United States as a states' rights issue, where each state needs to be able to control their area. And I do think that there's, like you look at Europe, and there's so many countries that are that are fitting to their demographic. And I believe that we could do that over here in the States and still have representatives that are peaceful.
Interesting, because we're trying to get away from that over here. Like we're trying to, all unionize European Union. Germany in the Middle Ages consisted
talk about yourself, okay?
Germany in the Middle Ages consisted of 50 different counties, just Germany, and each one had their own king and their own laws and their own tariffs and stuff.
I'm the
So-
king.
Yeah, and that didn't go anywhere. So I don't know why, but yeah, maybe
I
don't know
believe
what
that
the
your
advantages
politicians,
are.
your politicians should be so close to your area. And in Zoom calls these days, like, why is it that we have it to where these people are so far away representing us? I believe that we should have them so close to us that we could actually reach out and strangle them, and then that would make them fear us.
Bring out
Speaking of reaching out and strangling, welcome to the show, Wuji. I didn't get all excited enough to see that you would join us. To what do we owe the pleasure of your mustache?
That's
the
a great
fact that I
mustache, by the
shaved
way.
my beard.
Wow.
Oh,
Is it Wuji or Wugi?
Wuji.
I'm always confused. Wuji. Okay.
Should we call you Josh Wu though?
Yeah,
Josh
yeah.
Wu.
Because
Josh
Wuji
Wu.
is
My name is Josh.
Wuji is the clan he's a part of,
Yeah.
right?
And you're streaming from the Hive where the tablet operation is happening, right?
Dude, I haven't streamed in like 3 weeks. I'm like totally doing IRL stuff. I actually didn't even plan on being on the stream. I
I know.
texted you and just like, okay, I'll jump in. My hands are covered in glue. I'm just getting my hands dirty out here trying to finish this thing.
That's the excuse I give my wife too. Hands are
It's
glue.
glue, trust me. It's glue. I'm sorry.
Keep your hands to yourself.
It's not my hands are tied. My hands are glued.
Yeah, they're glued.
Can you give us a quick update, Eco Builder, on the Hex postcards? Because Wuji here is, helping shipping the tablets. Have you guys transformed the Hex postcards into Hex tablets now with distribution, or what is the deal there?
We haven't. Hex postcards has been slow, but the creator of the Hex postcards over here in Texas spent October, November, and a little bit of December creating a referral website for Pulsechain. And that's pulsechainramp.com. If you scroll down to the bottom of that, number 6 on the buttons, there's the opportunity to create a referral link for yourself. So what you do is you connect your wallet, to that website. So you see the numbers, number 6 there's referral.
Yeah, that's it here.
You would connect your wallet there and you generate your referral link, and then you could turn that into a QR code or pass that out or put it onto cards and be boots on the ground onboarding people onto Pulsechain. You have the opportunity of it's set to a default of 1%, but you have the opportunity to bump that up to 3% or take it all the way down to 0.1% on your referral. So it's user selection. And what happens is if somebody buys through this website, it's kind of set up like PulseX or some of these decentralized purchasing places. If somebody goes through that, it recognizes that you're the one who referred them, and the Pulse is set aside by that website for you to come by and claim. So you would just revisit the website, connect your wallet again, and then it would tell you that you have this amount of money to claim, and it's held in Pulse. It's a wonderful thing that I have been asking for a very long time. We didn't know how it was going to come about, and finally Togash, the creator of Hex Postcards, came through and built this thing through much stress on his back. He was able to get it done, and so that was with AI and with some devs, and a few people ran off with his money, as I understand it, but he pushed through. And I'm very, very proud of him. He is probably my favorite Hexican Togash.
Yeah, that's very, very, very cool. So the referral fees are then generated out of the purchasing, onboarding fees, I guess. Because that was one thing I always told the Hex Scout guys. I said, hey, this could go so much more make so much more waves in the community if there was a referral system. And they always said, yeah, but somebody would have to pay for that. That was always why they didn't do it. But that's actually a smart way of.
So it's when when your onboard purchases, then it's shaved off of theirs and put aside for you to then go and claim later.
All right.
And so the idea is like, if you're sending out postcards, postcards are really easy to make. You can visit these websites and upload your imagery and stuff, and those people that are the printers and the mailers, they'll assist you in formatting your postcard. And excuse me. So you can so the idea is that you go and you spend $1,800, $2,500 to send these postcards to everybody in your zip code, and it refers back to you. And so if these people, they get onboarded through that way, then you got some of your money back. And imagine you being really good at sales, like sales letters or postcards. If you're really successful, then you could have it to where your mail campaigns are paid for. So instead of running into the red of continuing to put your money out there, you could actually get some of that back, and then that could pay for your next campaign. So that's where we are. I'm so excited about where we are.
I can tell your excitement is brimming. It's electrifying. I'm so excited.
Lack of sleep, a little bit of caffeine, and a little bit of nicotine. I'm doing all right.
Quick shout outs. We got a Wild SJ in the chat. We got MVS Crip in the chat. He's dropping the monster newsletter every week. That's always a favorite of mine. We have featured many times in there, which is very cool.
Thank you.
So
MVS
shout out
Crip.
to you. Yes, follow MVS Crip on the X. We got Maddie in the chat. That's another person from Texas, right? There you go.
He actually told me he moved out recently, so it was short-lived that he was texting.
Wait a minute.
I don't know what. Once he got engaged, I don't know what happened.
Oh right, damn.
He hasn't
I'm not in the loop here. Fast Abdul, man, that's a whole bunch of superstars here in the chat. So the reality show, let's get to that, and also Josh Wu here. What are we doing with Josh Wu? We lock him up in a container for 20 days, or what's happening? What's happening? and film him.
We make him eat as much papusa as he can before he barks.
Wait, Josh eats papusa? What?
Papusa is the flat pancake that's stuffed with cheese and a meat of some sort that's recognized, or that's their traditional thing down in El Salvador.
Oh, nice.
But a Wild SJ, she's coming down there.
Oh, okay.
And so that's really awesome. Congratulations, Maddie, on your engagement, by the way. So Josh Wu is one of our competitors. SJ's one of our competitors, but
oh no,
I might ask her to be the housewife for the time being.
This is like wait a minute.
You gotta let's lay out like what the plan is. I don't even know
it's like whatsoever. I don't like to hear about ladies and men locked up into cabinets, sent off to third world countries. What the fuck? Yeah, what's the deal here?
We've got Crypto Truthican, who was down there in the chat. He's one of our competitors, and Dolo is one of our competitors. And
Dolomite from
not the traditional,
not from Brazil.
Come on, Dolo. That's Wales Only's boy from New Jersey.
I thought, what? Oh, there's two of them. Okay, I was thinking like Gen 1 OG guy from Brazil. That dude. Remember
No,
Dolo?
we're talking about a martial artist who's come into Pulsechain. Yeah.
Yes.
We got a martial artist.
And then
champion.
And then Shane Hart. We're getting the Rob Token guy down there.
Oh, Lord.
He's one of Lord, exactly. And then let's see, Tiger is thinking about, Crypto Tiger God, he's thinking about coming down. And then this guy, it's silly that I'm mentioning him, but this guy named John Smith, who's been interacting in Twitter Spaces. He's really interested, and some of the guys in Twitter Spaces are like, "Yeah, I'll put some funds to go see that guy."
So you got a Mormon founder. You got a guy that likes to shoot guns. That's covered in tattoos, and he's a Hexican. You got Mister
Might be interested.
Might be Josh Wu. You got SJ for the female element. It sounds to me like
our token female.
You've got like a titanium, you've got a battery hooked up to a stick of dynamite and nitroglycerin all over the floor, and then someone's gonna strike a match or make a spark somewhere, and this thing's gonna freaking go crazy.
Yeah, but we're not bringing all that on the plane. We're buying it down there.
Right. I don't know. This could be the most successful, craziest thing to watch. I mean, are we watching it? Are we hearing it? Are we getting it by like pen pal?
Okay.
How are we seeing these guys do what they're doing? What's the deal?
Filming and
So you guys know that like a little bit over a year ago, I had this idea that I was bringing to the community of a reality TV show.
Yes.
And the idea at that point was the second iteration of the idea, and it was to bring everybody out to California and have it to where people had like the landscape as being the gameplay area. And I had all sorts of ideas of how we could gamify the landscape over there. Well, I kind of pulled back from that idea, and then back in November, I went over to Nepal, and I experienced a third world country where things were a little bit cheaper, but the technology was top notch. And so recognizing that people are still able to communicate at that level while we interact in a new land, that sort of like piqued my interest or changed my thought a bit. And I said, you know what could we do? What could we do to bring back this idea? So another thing about the California idea was, how are we going to film this? And there would be so much involved with the filming and the filming crew we would need, and the saving storage and all this stuff. So I got to thinking, or maybe I had a shower moment or something, but El Salvador has El Salvador is just on the other side of Mexico from the United States.
Yeah.
They've already been exposed to blockchain. They had it to where Bitcoin was their national currency.
Yes.
Officially for 2 or 3 years or something like that. Recently, they pulled back from it. They are using the US dollar as their official currency. So folks are familiar with us down there. Yeah, they speak Spanish. I'm sure a bit of them speak English as well. Then also there's a place called Bitcoin Beach. It's got that nickname, but its original name is El Zonte, Zonte. So that entire town has been exposed to Bitcoin, has Bitcoin ATMs inside of their shops. Their shops take Bitcoin as a purchasing option. And so with this exposure, I thought, well, why don't we expose our Pulsicans, our entire community, you know, not just Hexicans, but like all of Pulse, to this this environment, this country that's got exposure to the blockchain.
Right.
And their technology is up there. So my idea is, or what we're following through with, is I'm renting a house down there and I'm feeding everybody as long as they fly down there and participate with the scavenger hunts. And then so the scavenger hunts are winner takes all each day, $500 per day. So it's a total possible winnings of $2,500. And
it's a lot of hex.
It is now.
It is now. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can I make just a couple of little? I have some notes. Can I just give you a couple of? When you're done, we'll come back.
Let me say just one more thing before it escapes me because it just did escape me. So the way that we're going to film this and people are going to interact with everybody is we're making it to where it's decentralized on socials. So in order to complete your scavenger hunt, you have to film yourself completing the hunt at the very end, the completion of it. You have to film yourself and post it to socials. And so that's the way that in real time, people from our community are able to interact and see and tune in. So, so instead of having it to where, you know, like tune in to Noob Decentral only, instead it'll be like, you know, these are our game players and they're going to be actively posting to socials because it's required in order for them to win.
Okay. Just a couple of notes. I have the distinct pleasure of being married to a woman that will watch like all these reality shows. So I've been exposed to like 20 years of reruns and every reality show that you can ever imagine. I think there are a couple of elements that would make yours unique. Number one, well, not unique, but on par at first, and then unique. So the first one is I think I see a gap that there should be at least one more female, because you need that collusion between women and men, and the crying element when things get rough, or the joy when the ladies beat the snot out of the men. That's very, very good. Number two.
Well, wait, let me respond to that.
Yes.
Prostitution is legal down there.
Yeah, but only if it's a mystery prostitute, like Marianne and Ginger. Like all of a sudden there's a Ginger that shows up and you don't know that she's a whore, but she joins the gang. Could be fun too. Yeah, sure.
As Jay's like, what kind of show is this? I can just tell you the episodes of Big Brother in Germany, which was really big. The most watched episodes were the ones where there was some raunchy interactions going on at that.
Yeah,
house.
see,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But
there's that. There's always that.
We're not filming at the house. We're not filming the guys interacting with each other, right? We're filming these tasks, these quests, that they roll out on a motorbike.
They might be annoying each other.
Like, put a camera or two in the house.
Yeah. We'll probably do that. I'll have to be doing something during the day, so yeah, I'll be filming as well. And then I might throw some wrenches in the gears. And then some of the guys, of course, will probably play pranks on each other. My rule is, you know, no bodily harm. Don't plan for that sort of thing. But I'm sure some of the guys will bump each other or sabotage each other in some way.
Bump each other? I don't want to hear about that. But anyway, I got
I'm
these
thinking
two
like as they're like riding their little motorbikes that they've
physically
rented,
I see. I thought that was an euphemism for some butt play or something.
But you know how limited women are in crypto, so like let's all praise SJ for getting out there.
I don't care. You need to get another gal pal for her, even though she's more than woman enough to do it herself. I just want to see like the ladies against the men. That would be so fucking cool. And yeah, our community has them. So send out the bat signal and somebody's going to, or you know what? Tell SJ to bring along a friend. Yeah. So anyway, there's number two.
That's a call to you ladies, please.
Yeah. Ladies of crypto in the community.
If you trust me and SJ, you know?
Yep. Yes. Number two, I recommend an element that must be cared for and competed against or competed for. A dog. A dog. There needs to be a dog, and the dog needs to be walked. The dog needs to be, all the shit needs to be picked up. Dog. Number two. Number
Maybe
three. A donkey would be fine. Yes. A large burro. Yes. Number three.
Or a cock that wakes you up in the morning.
Oh, yes. Barnyard animals. All that you can get. Number three. Oh, chickens that provide the eggs. That's been done before, right? It's like you need to eat. You need to tend to these chickens. Interesting. Number three, an emergency box on the wall, and I'm sure that Josh Wu can understand that this is a very important element.
Fire alarm?
No. The ayahuasca challenge. So you hit that emergency buzzer and people get mellow for about 48 hours. That would be really, really cool too.
Huh.
What's that interesting. Do? Release gas into the house? Or something high at the same time?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
Are we forcing everyone to get high? Is that what's happening?
Oh, no. Go on a spiritual journey. There'll be a shaman and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Buildr
They'll all
could be
be
our
vomiting into buckets, and it'd be beautiful to see.
Voluntarily or how did what?
Oh, no. Get slipped into their oatmeal in the morning. Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like a lawsuit.
Getting interesting.
No, I'm just saying that they initiate it, they sign off for it. Peter, it's all legal, don't worry. But drugs, many drugs would be great. Yeah.
Well, here's another participant. I'm sure Toby would like to join
Toby's
in
gonna
on, on the container,
Hey.
right?
He's gonna bet his hair on it.
Yeah, sorry, I was practicing. I'm working on my sad clown on my pad. It's my
That's
first
a lovely
attempt.
clown.
It's my first attempt. But the thing was, DJ, if you can bring up the screen share, I found this thing. Papa
Yeah.
will recognize this. You know, times are rough, and it's like I could win $5,000. So it's like I just got to draw the turtle or the pirate or Tiny.
Yeah. I did this when I was a kid in the 70s.
So I'm like, hey, you know, do what you got to do to get a little money together to buy this dip, right?
You're doing the art contest for $5,000 to buy the tip.
And then
enough with the boomer jokes.
I know. Oh, yeah. I had
These
to. I had
tablets
to.
are going
We got a
over
boomer
really
audience.
well.
What's up, Ec
tablets-
Buildr?
Hey.
Josh, good to see you guys. Excited to see the activities down south. I agree with Papa. I think a second female down there would be cool, and there's plenty to choose from in the Hex community that might be game. I think that would be a cool dynamic to add for sure. And give her a gal pal, like you said. I think it'd be cool.
Awesome.
Battle
But
of
we
the
got
sexes.
we have a bit of an idea now. What's happening? What is still missing to get this off the ground? Because I think you're looking for some funding as well for
Yeah.
the whole project, or what is still on the roadmap?
So right now, all the
make this
competitors are raising funds in order to have their flights to get down there.
Right.
And so if you're in the lower states, then your expenses to round trip to fly down there are much less than if you're at the higher states. So all of these folks in the community who are wanting to be competitors, they've got public wallets they've given to me, and I haven't yet published them, but they're all active on socials and would gladly take your sponsorship. The idea that I have is, like, if it is that you're running one of these coins and you want to get attention towards your coin, send one of these competitors your gear, you know, a hat, a shirt, something that they can wear for your sponsorship. And I think that would be a cool exchange. If it is that you want to be highlighted for an entire day and have it to where the scavenger hunt is all about your coin, please get in touch with me and I'll gladly take you on. And I'm you know, we're talking about all of Pulsechain here. Maybe even people outside of our blockchain. I haven't thought about that, but
Yeah, why not?
If people want to get exposure of their coin and down to Bitcoin Beach, you know, these Bitcoin folks who have absolutely retired and are just living on the beach, we're gonna go and introduce them to Richard Hart. We're gonna say, like, hey, Richard's brother is right over there. And we'll take some tablets too. I had a pallet worth of tablets brought over here to my area, and those things have really gone over really well. People love them because the expense of those tablets wasn't very much per tablet, but the quality is there. Those things are lovely. The logos are bright and
Yes.
And they work well, and so it's just like Richard was planning, where it's a nice enough tablet and a big enough of a gift that people are looking at them instead of throwing them away. So
Pretty
let's
cool. And are
let's
you
get
using
those
some
out
of
in
your
hands.
postcards experience, some lessons that you've learned there to distribute the tablets now? Or are you doing like Susie Q, which I really love? She's going out in the shopping malls and doing the hand-to-hand and like really, you know, making that personal interaction, would you say is the best strategy for you?
Because I got a tablet, my job right now is to distribute, 60 tablets into every Hexican's hands, so that they can get out there in the world. But yeah, just the other day, I was going to the grocery store, and so I stopped by the Tesla charging station, and I handed the people that were in their cars waiting for their charge. They were eating their meal from the shopping center in their front seat, and handed them tablets, and they love it. And you don't have to say anything to them. All the information's on the sticker on the outside.
On the thing, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
And there's also different iterations of the sticker, so they're getting smarter with them. The latest versions have QR codes that are then tracked, so that we can understand like who's actually
good. Yeah.
Yeah. And
by the way, before we move on, can you give us? I'm curious. You saunter up to a Tesla owner who's eating their
pizza
meal in their car, and how do you approach them with a free gift and get them excited? I want to know what that not a pitch, but from 0 to, oh yeah, I'll take one, or thanks a lot. What's that interaction look like? What does it sound like?
What I do is I'll approach somebody and show them that I have a bunch of these things.
And they say, I don't want to buy one, go away. And then what next?
And then you literally just walk up to them, you show them that you have a bunch of these things, and you grab one of them and put it right in front of them. And then they ask, what is this thing? And you say, it's a crypto gift. It's to tell you what's going on in crypto. Enough said.
Oh,
we don't,
they say thanks.
We don't need to go into a long, like, oh, this is the history of, or this is how I think about it, or stuttering words or anything like that. It's just
I mean, remember on Twitter there were a whole bunch of retards that said, don't open it, it's gonna hack your Wi-Fi or some bullshit like that. If you're in a Tesla and you're like wired up, you get that to them, or whatever car you give to. I think this is a great idea, an amazing thing that you've done. I want to know how more people can do this type of thing. I want to know how it's non-threatening, it's a pleasant thing. It's like people clamor around free Costco, little samples. So when you give them a gift that has a actual value of, like, let's say that this is a few dollars item and you're giving it to them for free, how do you get them to receive it happily? And you're telling me it's kind of a light touch, right? You simply say, here you go.
And if you need to, people are familiar with the idea of smartphones. Well, this is a dumb tablet. It doesn't connect to the internet. So you can just hand it to them and tell them, there's no connection to the internet here.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Shall we look at some charts, you guys?
Oh, yes.
I mean, today is quite the day. I'm just worried that we're usually going for 1 hour maximum kind of a show, and we're a bit stressed for time. But Toby,
hey, I can do speed round.
Can you do a speed round?
Segment we lovingly call.
We need Restream to be a bit more responsive.
I'm
Jesus
saying,
Christ.
all right. Are we
but
doing
Bitcoin
this?
is an absolute free fall right now. It's at 62,000. So
Do you just want to do it? Do you just want to do the charts, DJ? Do you just want to go ahead? You got your own charts.
I want,
All right. Okay, I'm excited.
Pre-emperors the drama.
I want to congratulate DJ and Papa, because they are the heart and soul, and then of course there's like the little dark spot on the heart, which is Peter, of this show. And it was on your show, gentlemen, that we gained a 0 on Pulse.
We did it.
We're 5 zeros. You did it. You did it. Took you 2 years. But I'll be damned, boys. While we were streaming, we gained a 0.
Dropped another 10%.
Yikesies. All right. So I did ask Richard if he'd like to come and participate in the chat. That we'd love to have him. He just tweeted that he didn't know the halvening meant the price which boom was, I thought, pretty funny. Little funeral home humor, but whatever. So here's Bitcoin, right? This is the chart that the big ascending white channel that's been going on all the way back since like 2012, I think is where I stopped off. You can see the touches here and the double top in 21 in April and again in November, how we rode along the bottom, worked our way up, had the spike right after the election because, hey, pro-crypto administration. And then we pulled back as would be expected. And then the inauguration got another pump, but still we never broke and sustained above the white top of this channel until July. So we got a nice little breakout there, stayed above for several weeks, dipped back down, made another push up, tweezer top, and then fell over. And then since then, it's been pretty bloody. And then, of course, as everyone knows, we've had some major capitulation and liquidations that are contributing to this giant pullback that has now taken us down below the previous all-time high of the last cycle, which was 69,000. So we're currently sitting about 60.
Normal.
Not normal. However, this is what I like about charts. It gives at least me a little bit of solace in like, where's the bottom, right? Kind of like, where's the next top or where's the next resistance? It's like, that's why I like charting. Because then I can just not look at it and be like, oh my God, it's just, is it gonna go to zero? Because there's so many people that want to think it's like, oh my God, it's going back to 20,000, it's going to 50,000. And they're picking numbers out of the air. The charts actually kind of give you some sense of like where it could be going. So, if you're looking at this, this big white channel, you can see that we also have never broken the bottom of it. So I would expect strong support here at around 55,000 if we were to continue to come down 55, 56,000. Also, you can see there's a lot of bounces off of that range back here in the summer of 24. So we had a lot of support there for a number of weeks there, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks there in the summer of 24. So I would expect a lot of support there again. That was also a lot of trading activity back here in 2021 in that same range. And it's the bottom of the channel. We break the bottom of that channel, that's going to be a little spooky. So I would really expect a strong defense from the bulls there. Right now we are below the 200 EMA on the weekly. That is not great. But I would be looking for support there. We might get a little stutter step if people front run it. I'd say maybe the $59,000 level would make sense because there was a lot of support and resistance in that range as well. But if we push down and stay at 55, I'm feeling pretty confident that would be a good buy zone. I'd be looking for a recovery there, if you're inclined. If we get a full breakdown of this yellow channel that we had been in, then we're going to actually drop way down here into this orange box. This orange box I was using way back in like 2020 to just kind of identify like a range that we were potentially going to get up into. And you can see this green line and that was a trend line that we broke in October of 20 that indicated to me that we were going to start a bull run. And surely, as soon as we broke that green line, that's when it went. So that's another one that's kind of more of an arbitrary line because it doesn't have a lot of support or resistance.
Can you explain, Toby? Can you explain that again, please? Can you explain that?
Yeah, basically, if you go way back here, I'd have to zoom in on this chart, but it's like there was some significant patterns playing out. Right here in particular, see this triangle, this green triangle that was playing out all the way from March of 20 till October of 20. I saw that trend and literally I put this note in there in spring, summer of 2020 and said, begin bull run ? And the idea was if we broke to the upside of this channel, that to me would be an indication that that it was a bull run. We were going. And then of course, that's right around the time I liquidated all my Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and went all in on Hex prior to the big payday. But with that being said, that played out and that line was significant. It was a previous support all through the 2017 bull market. And then it was some resistance in here as we chopped around kind of mid bear cycle. But then ultimately that breakout from that. So that line to me held some pretty strong significance. And it would be interesting to me if we did break down out of the white channel, that would be an area to look for support on. And that takes us all the way down to 30,000. So, that's the most bearish case that I can see. And that would also not be too far off from a full breakdown, the height of the pattern of this yellow ascending channel. So, if we did that and got back down to this orange zone, down, maybe dip down to that's 30,000. That would be utter capitulation. I don't really see that happen. And I think we're going to get strong support at 55, 56,000 if we even go that far. So
from the top, generally a capitulation marks 80% pullback or 70% pullback. What is it?
Well, 120. 30,000 of 120,000 you know, that's about 75%, 80%.
Okay.
Yeah. So something to be mindful of. All right, moving on. Hey, TradingView. Thanks for nothing. I keep pushing them. They still have not given us a proper chart. However, it's on Deck Screener, powered by TradingView. There's EHEX. What the fuck? But it only gives us back to like June of 23. So it kind of gives us a little bit of an idea of like patterns short term. But we don't get to see our big bull run in 2020, 2021. We don't get to see the full history chart. So I've well, I mean, it gives us targets, right? Something to shoot for. So I do have painted in here the all-time low of quadruple 055, just so we have some sort of indication of how far we are off of the all-time low on EHEX, although it has been pretty abysmal. Last week when we looked at this, it's pretty much the same. We were riding down the top of this white parallel channel that we made a kind of a limp effort to break out of, didn't make the full measured move up and out, rolled over, and then we've just been riding the top of this line. So we're right at the top of the line still. You know, depending on what the macro does, we'll see how this plays out. It's held up so far it has not broken back into this channel since July of 25. So, you know, that would be
so it's time.
If it did.
It's time.
It could be. I mean, some people say that the more you knock on a support or resistance, the more likely it is to break. And it's been knocking on that a long time. Or it could finally use it as support and rebound and start to curl up. So we'll see. So moving over to PHEX.
Wouldn't a time frame justify a new channel formed already? I mean, you've got it kind of.
I mean, I got this on the daily. I mean, it's like, you know, you can go to smaller time frames if that's what you're asking to just.
No. What I'm asking is no. See, the white channel. It's spent a long time that white channel, and it's enjoying the top of that. Wouldn't that length of time, which is equal to the time it spent in the white channel, justify a new channel formed on?
Yeah, I mean, potentially. I mean, yeah, you can play around with this. I mean, that's the thing about, you know, TA. It's like, you know, there can be patterns any number of places, and it's just kind of experience that dictates to you like what is a viable pattern. You know, this right here looks like a potentially viable pattern. One of the things I look for is obviously I want multiple touches on the top and the bottom when I'm drawing in a parallel channel. And then I also look and see where that midline falls. So you see that dashed yellow line. If there's a lot of support, like if it's bouncing off of that or getting rejected at that midline, then that gives me more confidence that this is a valid pattern. So this could actually be the current pattern we're in. It's a larger pattern. You know, that would give us some indication of like maybe where a near-term bottom would be if we drop down to 3053, you know, if we were to touch the bottom of this line again, and then maybe that's when we start to curl up. You know, that would give us maybe a little clearer picture of what could be to come. With how it had been previously, you know, you'd be measuring the height of this channel, like, because basically what you're doing is when you break out of the channel and go up, you want to go to the height of the channel, right? Height. I know
the girth of the channel.
The girth of the shaft. Okay.
So yeah, so basically what we'd be looking at here is like if we actually like had a sustained breakout and up.
Wrong direction. Wrong direction, Toby.
I'm just saying, like from that. But I like the idea of Papa's reassessment and putting a new channel in there. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. And you know, we'll just put that in there for next week, and we'll see where it plays out. See if we hit the bottom of it, or if we fall short of that and roll back around. But yeah.
Can I just interject? We have a super. Sure. Damn, I'm not even on the screen anymore. What happened there?
I know. The way we like it.
I'm the voice
from beyond.
of the off. We got $21 super chat from Paladin. Thank you very much. Good to see Ec Buildr on the show. I missed the G-Town meetups.
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah. The G-Town?
So over here in Georgetown, north of Austin, 20 miles on the highway, the main highway that goes north and south through Texas, I was having a few meetups. You guys are still welcome to come through town. Like whenever the guys come and pick up tablets, sometimes we're having dinner together. So y'all are still welcome to come on by. And that same spot is the meeting spot, which is downtown.
Downtown G-Town. All right.
And why am I alone over here?
I'm trying to rearrange this in a
Josh and I, we're linked.
I'll excuse myself.
So moving along.
As we continue on.
Wait, Toby, let me ask you.
Yes.
Did we miss the bull market?
Yes.
Yes.
I think, I mean,
There was no bull market.
I admitted last week that I was wrong when I said it's the same this time.
We
I mean,
didn't
I
even
think
just
obviously
miss
the 4 year,
it. We round
the 4 year
tripped it.
cycle. It's not happened. I mean, I don't think we missed it. I don't think there was a bull cycle yet. I mean, I think if anything, maybe, I mean, with guys like CZ saying it's a super cycle and 26 is the year to watch.
Yeah,
I mean, that guy knows way more about crypto than I do. It's like, I mean, we'll see. I think. Oh, he did. Did he take it back? Okay. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out, man. I mean, there's a lot of big money involved. There's a lot of macroeconomic.
Not anymore.
They took it all. Where did it all go?
I don't care from within or from without. I'm not going to get flooded out of my bags. It's like I'm ride or die. I think long term, like we're in the right place. So
we can't be wrong,
Peter.
We have chosen that.
I'm not in the mood, Peter. Fuck off. All right. So looking at PHEX, which is eerily similar to the EHEX chart we just looked at, and to Papa's credit, we could we're running into the same situation. We're riding the top of this previous channel. So we could play around with this live and just see if there's another channel that makes more sense right now. So, if we were going to try to find tops here that lined up. We're back. Okay. So I've got considerable touches here. If we bring this down to see where I've got some bottom touches. Yeah, that kind of works because we've got a touch here and here, multiple touches on the top, another few touches on the bottom. Yeah, that would be. And so basically on this one, we're right at the bottom of the channel, the new channel that Papa suggested I look for. And there it is. So that would be something to watch. If we fall below that, then the measured move of that is the height or girth of that channel. And that would be pretty bleak if we did the full measured move down. But, we haven't fallen below that white channel ever. So we'll see if it holds now. So, this time next week, tune in. If we close the day, I'm on the 3-day chart right now. Let's see the daily. Yeah, if we close the daily, I'd feel really confident. We close the 3-day, which I believe closes on Sunday. I'd feel even more confident. And the weekly also this week closes on Sunday as always. If we closed around here on Sunday, I'd feel a lot better going forward. I mean, obviously north of there would feel better still. But yeah, that's kind of what you're looking at with PHEX. Big sigh. Yes, indeed. All right, now we're over to Pulse. Pulse is the one that we added the 0, or we're at 5 zeros now, 9891 at the moment. Previously, I had this orange channel laid in. Usually what I like to do, and we talked about this with St. Wolf a while back, he likes wicks. I like candle bodies. Candle bodies, I think, are more consistent and really giving you an idea of what's going to happen the majority of the time. Wicks can kind of expand that range a little bit. And if things get really hyperbolic in one direction or the other, it can kind of give you some indication. So the orange channel is the one that we've been using for ever and ever. And I just thought to myself, well, now that we've broken the orange channel, give me some hope, Obi-Wan, right? Toby-Wan, give me some hope. So I was like, well, let's go from the wicks. So I drew another parallel channel from the wicks. And, from this start back here in May of 2013 to the wick highs, also in May of 2023, excuse me. And that gives us a pattern that puts us pretty near the bottom of that now. So we had been watching this white channel that we've been marching down through. We were praying that we didn't break below the orange channel, but we have. So right now it's just another thing where you're just looking for potential areas of support that make sense. Right now, it looks like, we're still in this white channel. We wick down not quite to the bottom of the new red channel, but if we were to get down there, in the next week, then you're looking at a price of 5094.
All right.
Or eventually, I think we're going to start to curve around. I feel like if we fall below that, it's another one of those deals. It's kind of like Bitcoin falling below 55,000. Katie bar the door, it's going to get bloody, right? So we'll see how all this thing's kind of line up.
How are you today?
Right. Moving along to Pulsex. I wish that Pulsex had always been one of those ones that was a little stronger looking than the rest of the charts. It is also showing significant weakness now. If you noticed on the Pulsechain chart, there had been multiple times that we had hit the bottom of its orange channel throughout its life cycle. With Pulsex, we had only hit it one time. We'd wick down through it, on the start, which is like kind of an anomaly. And then, the one that I have more faith in is in September of 23, where we hit it. And then we never revisited it. We never came back down and made new lows. So right now we are precariously close to the opening low of what is that? 507157. We are at 7728. So we're precariously close to that. The breakdown of this white channel that we had been in, kind of trending, kind of hoping back to the north. If that breakdown plays out, it would take us most definitely to a new all-time low of about 5058. And then worst case scenario, kind of like the Bitcoin thing, if we break 55, then, look for support in the 30s, in the low 30s. Then you'd be looking for maybe a considerable pullback and down to another 50% dump, down to 5027 if we're going to revisit the bottom of this orange.
But the rebound from this will be of epic proportions.
Well, hey, you measure from the bottom. It definitely makes things sound better. So, we're near the bottom. So if we can accumulate. We made a new all-time low in Pulse. We haven't quite done that in Pulse X yet. We haven't done it in Ink yet. We haven't done it in the hexes yet. So,
prove it.
Hopefully Pulse has taken the brunt of the damage for us, and the rest will maybe get close to their all-time lows, and that'll be it. That'll be the bottom that we've been hoping for forever. Because I bought so many bottoms, I don't know, dude. It's like I bought all the bottoms. So I'm tired of buying bottoms. I'm doing my artwork, trying to churn up a few more bucks. So all right, last but not least, Ink, the baby boy of the family, the clown. Everybody loves Ink, the freebie token, and it's actually held up pretty well, all things considered. Its all-time low is, what was it, back in December of 23, and I believe it was 43 cents, 42 cents. So we're just shy of that now at 45 cents. So, I would look for a little bit of support there. But realistically, there's not a whole lot else going on beyond that. We are on the midline of this white channel as we were drifting down. So, maybe we could stay along that, hit the all-time low maybe around the first week of March, and then start to curve north. If we were to continue south on that and over the next couple of weeks and touch the bottom of the white channel again, you're looking at 31 cents. If we're going to go all the way down, like ultimate capitulation situation, you'd be looking for support around 17 cents in the at the bottom of the orange channel. Again, I'm just calling it like I see it. The trend is your friend, as they say. The trend is ugly right now, so I'd be very, very careful. DCA is always a safe way, in my opinion. I try to do informed DCA, so I find like more reasonable areas to buy. Right now I'm not seeing any good opportunities or comfort regions to buy. I would wait a bit and see if we find support on the aforementioned spots. At those places, I would look at those as buying opportunities. If we break down, we break down. If we don't, historically, if you buy those support areas, you're coming out ahead versus just buying every day or buying every week. So, do your own research. Best of luck. We're in for the long haul. It's going to be a bumpy ride, but I'm glad to be in it with most of you.
Toby, can we see Ethereum?
You don't want to see
Ethereum. Yeah, now Ethereum actually is the one that I like the most. I'm glad you reminded me, Pop. I'm fading a little bit here. So we have the big orange channel that's been going on. We have been tracking this since December of 2020. We had its double top as well in May and also November of 21. Had a real big pullback in June of 22, kind of started working our way up this white channel within the orange channel. Didn't quite break out in March of 24, made a limp rally again in May of 24, another rally in December of 24, and then, a big pullback after the elections. And then here in August of 25, got above it just for a bit. This is on a weekly. So we stayed above for a couple of weeks, just couldn't get a sustained breakout above the orange channel, and even the white channel just wicked above a bit. So we were kind of watching this pattern within the orange channel, and right here you can see June of 22, November of 22, April of 25. So I would be looking for strong support pretty close to where we are now. The midline of this orange channel is at $1,800. So that's pretty close to where we are at 1874 right now. If we were to go down a little further and touch the bottom of this white channel, we'd get down to 1730. I'd look for that as strong support. There's tons of activity over here, tons of activity. So that's indicative of a lot of people willing to buy and sell in those ranges. So hopefully there'd be more buyers and sellers and we can hold up there. If we were to break down from that, that's the big question, right? So if we were going to follow the white channel height theory, that plays out a lot when you get a sustained breakdown. Then not only would we be breaking down from the white channel, but the sustained breakdown would actually also start a breakdown of the orange channel. So again, doomsday scenario. If Bitcoin, if you see Bitcoin falling fast through 5,500 without any stops along the way, I'd hold on to your hat. I'd be very, very cautious. If you want to try to buy and sell and buy back lower, do that at your own risk. I would. You don't know when the recovery is going to come, and there's a lot of people out there smarter than all of us that are gonna beat your ass on those deals every time. Yeah. So I'm a buy and hold guy. I'm an informed DCA guy. That's what I
don't try to catch falling knives.
Do not try to catch falling knives at all. So yeah, I mean that's kind of it. But I would be looking for some support here. We're close to it. I mean, that's the only thing that's kind of hopeful. To put a silver lining on this shitty cloud is that we're really close to support on all of this stuff, right? So as long as we can kind of maintain where we're at, even back to Bitcoin, it's like it is in it's kind of in a sketchy no man's land as far as the big white channel goes. But if you look at where we're at, 63,000, so we're already up a little bit from when we started 10 minutes ago on this, 15 minutes ago. So we're in that range. So I mean, I could really see us not going all the way to the bottom of the white channel at all, and people front running that move down, and us starting to recover right here. It's possible. It's possible. We can look at smaller time frames and try to get some more.
I'm looking at the live chart, and it's trying to rebound but it's super weak sauce. So this is like really.
DJ, the market's closed like just a while ago, like 10 minutes ago. Now the dumping stopped.
Yeah.
We will see tomorrow. There is maybe more to come.
This is Ethereum, a bit more promising, but still it's not a promising, a convincing bounce like as we used to know them. But thank you for the update, Toby.
Sure. Hey, can I make one comment about? I don't know if you guys talked about the Epstein stuff at all, and I haven't done a lot of research on it.
All day.
Just to sprinkle. I mean, I've done little to no. However, my gut tells me that if some of that stuff is not manipulated as a psyop for greater powers that be to exert more control over all of us and to manipulate more of markets per se, I would be shocked. Right. So, I mean, is it cool that it's out there? Great. But it's kind of like the Monica Lewinsky thing. And then I believe Papa can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's when we bombed Libya. Right. It's like, hey, guys. Yeah. It's like, hey, it's like, I don't, maybe this will blow over by the time the news cycle goes through the Libya bombing. And then unfortunately for Bill Clinton, it stayed in the news. And now we all know about the blue dress. Right. Including Epstein's painting. Right.
And
of him in the blue dress. So, creepy, weird shit. But the point being is like, what else is going on? Like, what are they doing now? That we've all, like all the mainstream media and everybody,
we're all
socials,
missing.
Everybody's like, oh wow, it's like Epstein emails, yay! And then they're picking our pockets and taking our liberties away in some other way where we're not paying attention to the real shit. So just take everything you read on the internet with a grain of salt. And last but not least, Epstein is not Satoshi. Give me a fucking break.
No, hell no.
He never was. Like, I don't understand how people can.
Jack Mallory was freaking out about it. So
twist those things that were written in those emails. He all he wanted to do is just to pay the developers. That's all of it. Just to buy them. That's all. Mm-hmm. And we don't know if they succeeded. Who knows? They wanted to invest. So yeah. No, but. Epstein is not a Satoshi. Jesus Christ.
Ec Buildr, what do you think?
But I'm pretty fucking jealous that I'm not a Jew.
What the fuck was that, Peter?
Stop it.
Dude.
What? Where did that come from?
I'm just saying, I'm jealous, man. After all I have read of his lifestyle, Jesus Christ,
Peter, he wasn't a fucking practicing.
You're jealous of whose lifestyle?
I don't understand. Peter just wants to.
Peter's like, they looked 18 to me.
No. Josh, let me. In every show, Peter tamps down the anti-Semitism, but sometimes it's like a volcano. It has to
it just
come out
burst
randomly out of nowhere, and
hey.
Papa B, this is the reverse. What are you talking about?
All right, mute Peter and let's get out of here.
In Kvechnia, racism's funny.
Yeah, get us
it's
canceled.
wonderful. We have
Always
the running of the Jews.
Always was,
It's
always
wonderful.
will be.
We hit them with batons as they run through the square naked. It's exactly the way we should treat those people, with the smart things and the good with monies and the matzah bread that we don't understand what the hell's going on with the flat cracker thing. Get them out of our country. We are successful without them. Yeah.
Now you are doing the anti-Semitism. I'm not. You are doing
Peter.
it, Papa B.
Get us out of here, DJ. My best friend is a German.
Hey, can I help us end on a more hopeful note? I had one last suggestion for Eco Builder. Pop had some great ideas for show stuff.
Yeah,
do you
we need to
remember the
circle
dating
back
show?
to that.
Do you remember the circle? Yeah, let's circle back. Like what
El
is it?
Salvador
The callback.
event
Papa knows the
2026.
callback. Legit.
They have great
So-
prisons too in El Salvador. So.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
everything's
trying
been
to cheer
cleaned
things
up.
up.
Good for us.
Jade, help me out here. So, all right, you remember the show Average Joe? Anyone? It was a dating show, and basically it was just this average dude. He was like a plumber or a mechanic or something, but they dolled him up and made him look like a mega millionaire. And then they brought all these girls into this house, and they all vied for his attention. And then they basically revealed at the end that he's just an average Joe, and which one fell in love with him and not the money, right? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, hey, we do the same thing, and then you tell people that this person is a millionaire, but then at the end, the reveal is they're a hex millionaire. They got a million hex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, those
That's
girls would be
smart.
so pissed.
It's like,
I didn't technically lie.
right?
We'll have these guys running through a Bitcoin town, El Zonte, nicknamed Bitcoin Beach. We'll have them running through there, and it's going to be a hard sell. And at the same time, some people will give you the pushback that we've all been experiencing whenever it is that we introduce ourselves as Hexicans. I've got. Well, let me do 4 things that I've got here on my list that I didn't mention earlier. I plan on everybody retreating back to the house and eating dinner together. So we'll all come into Twitter Spaces and have the audio going for maybe an hour while we're eating dinner. So please follow this handle here. That's Noob Decentral. That's NOOB Decentral on Twitter. That's where I imagine we'll be hosting the spaces from. And also, everybody work on your beach bods. Like get some exercise so that we can be fine with our shirts off.
Yes, photogenic.
A wild SJ in the chat earlier mentioned bikinis. Yeah, definitely bikinis. And then also, once again, guys, if everybody in the community, if you have, sorry to ask you this, while it is that we just talked about charts being down, if you have $5, please consider being some sort of a sponsor, just to shave off a little bit here and there. What's up, Josh? What'd you have for me?
Do I need to read Sci-Vibe before I go?
No.
Absolutely.
You don't need to, but that might be a great thing to catch up on the plane right
Yeah,
down
you can
there.
do the book. You can do SJ's book on
That's a
hate.
freak answer.
Yeah, SJ has the audio version.
I
That's
know.
easy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask trivia questions from Sci-Vive. That was your
Because we were
question.
talking about a lot of things last time.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many things are gonna overlap.
Yeah, so
Physical challenge.
I've cut out all the elements of being with yourself and meditating and stuff like that. All of those elements have gone out, and so this is basically physicality and interaction with everybody.
Battle of the Sexes.
Awesome. So at Noob Decentral, you will be then airing this stuff just on the X or on YouTube as well, or what's the plan? Where can the community see what's going on? And when is it? Is it like April, May, June? When? What's the timeline?
I've actually released a calendar, and so it's from the 7th of April to the 11th. Those will be the 5 days, and that's 2 days after Easter. And it fits nicely between Tuesday and Saturday so that folks can get back to their worky if they have to fly back to the States.
Perfect.
So that's in April, the 7th to the 11th. That should be pretty easy to remember. It's 4th month, 7th to 11th, and follow everybody who's a competitor. Follow them on Twitter, and then also follow Noob Decentral. Well, because of the spaces, Noob Decentral, but because of the videos that are going to be uploaded, boots on the ground, in order to win the competitions. Follow everybody's socials, and then whenever we come back, we'll take everything that we've recorded, everything that we've posted on the internet, and somehow make some sort of a compilation there.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, just a cotton pick a second. Josh, pick up that cup that you were just drinking from, please. Every reality show has a silver opaque cup for editing, so they can't see the lack of continuity in the time frames. Are we on a live? Are we on a reality show right now, please?
It looks real to me.
That, right? Are we?
This might make the cut.
An unreality show.
Looks real to me. Well, thanks for coming on the show, Eco Builder. Josh,
y'all.
thanks for hanging out. You didn't get to say much, but we're going to have you back, right? So you had a taste of what the hex today, and we're going to schedule the Vuji episode.
Dude, I've watched What the Hex. I just didn't know you guys did it every single week for so long. So
at the same time, my bro.
Forever.
Dude, you can't be mad at me. I'm oblivious.
No. It's all just
our
jokes.
marketing is lacking.
So Eco Builder's links are in the description down below. We got 200 people watching live. Before we go, I have to make a shameless plug. Hear me out. On Monday coming up, that's February 9th, all right? I will take this community viral for real on Twitch because I secured an 8-hour-long spot on the front page of Twitch this coming Monday starting 10 a.m. Eastern in the morning,
Nice.
4 p.m. European time. We're going up until midnight. I'm trying to stream for 8 hours if I can do it that long. And when you are on the front page of Twitch, that usually means tens of thousands of people tuning in.
Sweet.
They will all be exposed to the HEX and Pulschain logos, the bot messages in the
When
chat
the bear market started.
at the all-time
why?
lows. Perfect opportunity to get in. But I need your guys' support to be in the chat. Talk to the people, onboard the people, show them what a friendly bunch of people we can be if we want to. That's happening Monday. It will be on Twitch only. I'm not allowed to double stream on any other service, so you have to go on Twitch, twitch.tv/DJ_Cryptomatic. Please come through and support this coming Monday, February 9th. So I'm very excited about that.
You guys' support. Get out there.
Support, exactly. So we see you all on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Follow the channel, hit the like, subscribe, follow Eco Builder, follow Josh Wu here on the X and all of his socials.
And
we'll
block
see you
me.
guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.
And block Toby.
Outro.